So, what's the inside scoop on why we're so concerned about Jamaica when it comes to Hurricane Melissa later this weekend and early next week? I'm meteorologist Todd Gross, and this is some story that's unfolding down in the Caribbean. The three frightening factors are the slow movement of the storm, the eventual path of the storm, and the eventual intensity of the storm. If it was to reach the worst case scenario in all three, then this would become a natural disaster. But not necessarily just for Jamaica. There's also still a chance it will move over Haiti, according to one of the models, the GFS model. And look at the rainfall potential. You see this? That's 20 to 30 inches of rain sitting offshore in the next 3 days. If it moves here into Haiti, wow, you can imagine the floods that will take place there and the mudslides. If it moves here into Jamaica, the eastern part of Jamaica will just flood out. And of course, that rain in the mountains will end up moving down towards the coast. But either way, if it moves in either direction, because it's slow moving, it means that the rain will fall in a much longer period of time. So the flood potential here is completely off the charts. Now, in terms of the path, most of the models do take this westward eventually and then rebound it northeast, most of them right over Jamaica. Now, this is early. This is 3-4 days away from it doing that, so it's not an immediate concern, but it's something you need to potentially get ready for, because if that worst case scenario were to take place, that is the storm skirting the south coast of Jamaica and then hanging out for a while and then moving northeast. Let me show you what that would do. Now, as I said, it's way too early to call this, but let me show you a worst case scenario and why I'm concerned and why the National Hurricane Center is concerned. So let's say the storm center skirts the south coast of Jamaica. That's bad enough to begin with, of course, because they're calling for strengthening to a Category 3 storm at the time, possibly Category 4 if it stays south enough over water. Now, in the end, if it rebounds just at the right time, or should I say the wrong time, what it will do is it will bring up a storm surge of water into Kingston and right here in the bay. And that would cause a massive, massive amount of coastal flooding from a storm surge, and of course big winds as it shoots northeastward and accelerates, or should I say, and intensifies at the same time. So we have the flooding potential for Jamaica, we also have the potential for strong winds, and we have the potential of coastal flooding if the storm center does that west then northeast turn. That would be a worst case scenario, but that is what the computer charts are currently calling for. That doesn't mean it'll pan out that way, because it's days away, and of course the errors on these models in a few days can be very wide. But if it did go the exact way with the exact intensity that is called for right now by most of the computer models, then Jamaica is a sitting duck on this, and I want you to think about